All right, so we'll still discuss another concept which is linked to pregnancy, delivery. Okay, so that's what is known as cervical effacement. Cervical effacement, you're just trying to look at the the cervix, right? Is the baby is the cervix ready to accept the baby to come out? You understand? So cervical effacement is just a process by which the cervix, normally long, firm, closed during pregnancy. Like, can you see how thick the cervix is? But when it is towards giving birth, can you see how thin the cervix becomes? So cervical effacement just simply means a thinned cervix, right? About that time when the baby is planning to actually come out. Okay, so the cervix becomes thin, it softens, it shortens. Why? Because it is preparing to what? Take out the baby. All right. So what happens during effacement is that the cervix starts out about 3.5 to 4 centimeters long. As the labor approaches, the uterine contracts and the hormonal changes causes it to soften and shorten, to become so thin. All right. Can you see a very thick cervix here? Earlier on in pregnancy, later on you're having a cervix that is becoming so thin. So these are some of the ways in which God prepares our bodies, prepares the bodies of the women, all right, to actually bring out a new person into the world. So when fully effaced, the cervix becomes as thin as a sheet of paper. So this is called 100% effacement, all right? So how is it measured? So 0% as earlier on in pregnancy. There's no thinning, there's no effacement. The cervix is long, is firm. So 50%, okay, this is 30%, all right? But 50% is kind of like midway, halfway, The 100%, this is when it's completely thinned like a sheet of paper, okay? So effacement and dilation. Effacement is thinning of the cervix. Dilation is now opening of the cervix itself. All right, so both processes are very important, all right, for the head of the baby to start coming out during labor. Okay, so what might you feel? So some people don't feel anything, but some people, when they are having cervical effacement, like some women, right? So possible things that women might complain about if they are having the cervical effacement, things like what? Pelvic pressure or cramping, increased vaginal discharge, loss of mucus plug, lightening, so baby dropping lower into the pelvis. Okay, so they are feeling some loss of weight from the stomach, you understand? So that's just it for this concept of cervical effacement.